I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to my page. So it's Nikki with Nikki Expressions. So today I wrote, or actually like a couple weeks ago or a week ago, I wrote this one called Withdrawn, and I wrote it like a rhyming diary entry, if you will. So anyways, so this one is called Withdrawn. This is for anybody who has had everything going good and yet for some reason they still feel like either things are wrong or you feel like you're antisocial or something like that. So this is Withdrawn. Hope you like it. It's happening again. I feel like a recluse. Every day I try to fight it, stuck in a whirlwind of self-abuse. Everything's been wonderful, yet I feel myself becoming withdrawn. I swore this feeling was finished, but it creeps up like the sun at dawn. It's hard to fake a smile, yet they say happiness is a choice. Now I blame myself because I can't find reason to rejoice. If everything is right, why do I feel so alone? I can't make anyone understand that I feel like a stranger in my home. Okay, so I wrote that like a diary entry that rhymes, because I like to rhyme. And the reason being is because everybody kind of has this day. Everybody feels like that, like we're fucking human. And so I posted a little bit ago, or a few weeks ago or a week ago or whatever, whenever it was, and then I got all these responses like, thanks for sharing, I felt the same way, I've been feeling like that too, so basically like, so glad to know I'm not alone. And I was like, why the fuck is nobody talking about this? Why is nobody talking about that when everything is going good? You still have a right to feel like it's not. Why is everybody like this whole like mental health stigma, like they're making it a very touchy subject, and it doesn't need to be one. Everybody has bad days. Everybody has unexplainable days. And when you have these days, like, you can still get past it. Sometimes everything can be going just fine, and you're still gonna feel like you're not happy. You're still gonna feel like something's wrong. You're still gonna feel like it's an issue. For instance, like, look at some of the women who experienced bad postpartum. I was talking to a friend of mine, her kids are grown, but she was telling me, she was just like, Nikki, when I had my second child, like, I was so depressed and so miserable. She's like, and I felt so guilty about it because I have this newborn baby at home. Ooh, firework. But so she had this newborn baby at home, and I know a lot of women who have felt that way. And I know like a lot of people, it's hard to even stay motivated. You have this vision in your head, you have this, this goal in mind, and you have these days where you want to crawl in a hole. You have these days where you want to be completely counterproductive and you don't want to do anything. You don't want to talk to nobody, like nothing. And you can get through it. It's going to take some time. Here's some things that I like to do. For instance, I like to listen to like my favorite music or my favorite song, and I'll play with genres because I listen to all types of genres of music. So I'll start off like trying to get, a lot of the time like hard rock will, turn my mood around and make me happy. And so I'll throw on all my angry music. And I know that it doesn't always work. Sometimes you put it on, you're like, I'm not feeling this. This still isn't working. Like, so then I'll like try to pick up the pen and start writing, and I'm like, this isn't working. I have nothing to say. Like, I already said it, So then I'll try to think of these happy thoughts or think of what's good, what's going good in my life and stuff. And yeah, and it's still like nothing is working. But my advice to you is to just be persistent with it. So back to the music thing. Let's say you start off with one genre of music. So let's say I start off with hard rock, the one thing that always makes me happy. So I put it on, whatever. I'm jamming out, yelling in my car, screaming the words, all this stuff, and I'm like, this isn't working. So then like what I like to do is I'll switch genres, and I'll be like, you know what, maybe I need some rap, maybe I need to feel like a little hood, like, okay, you had your moment, like snap out of it, and I'll try that. And then if that doesn't work, then I'll go to some sad songs, and that for me, that never works. Usually it's one or the other, the rock or the rap. But I'll try that out, because sometimes as people, since we have all these emotions, sometimes you just fucking need to feel sad for a little bit, and and then you snap out of it. So my purpose for writing that was, one, that's the mood I was in, but two, I felt like a lot of people could relate to that, because I feel like a lot of people go through that at some point in time. It's hard to put on the little smiley face and go through your day and shit or whatever, but so that's where that came from. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you can relate to it, that's awesome. I hope you can relate to it. That was, like I said, that was something that I was actually feeling, and I get unmotivated, and every day I'll post a positive message on my Instagram about how to stay inspired and how to stay motivated and don't give up on your dreams and all of this stuff. And I do believe in all of that, but I also know what it's like to feel like you're off track. I know what it's like to feel like, what's the purpose of all this? Why am I going through the motions? I don't want to go through no fucking motions. Like, I just want to be there and be done. So if you can relate, like it, share it, share it with somebody else who can relate. Like, or if you can relate, like, send me a message and be like, hey, like, I related to that, just so I can get an idea of how many people actually relate to that, because I feel like it's a lot more than what than what's being shared out and what's being put out there and stuff. That's all I really got. Thank you for watching. Follow Nikki Expressions on Instagram. I post all my my text versions on there. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Oh, wait, pause. Bye.